Hey, I hadn't made a video in a while, so I figured I'd spit one out real quick because this was more of a timely thing. Other than some of my other videos are less less timely. Don't rely on current events, but this one kind of does. So today's macro picture is awesome. Conditioning the masses with AU as this periodic table of elements symbol for gold. Has anybody had any of these golden burritos? This is what made me make this video. I was at Chipotle on Friday, and I got myself a burrito, and they put it in gold foil. And this is a billboard here that I'm not sure. I haven't seen this actual billboard. I just pulled this off of Google, but I'm assuming that they have this billboard going on in certain places across the country. They're not promoting gold, but they're promoting their burrito using gold. It's kind of conditioning the masses to, hey, what's this AU thing? And then they go and they look it up, figure it out, and all these masses start buying gold. So I actually had two little videos I made on my cell phone while I was eating. Let's see if I can get these to play. Of course not. Of course not. They're not going to play for me. Let's try this again. Hey, there we go. The Gold Burrito Digest for the gold foiled burrito. Farmers strike gold. This is handed out at the checkout counter when you go and get a burrito. Right there, just fold it out just like that. To me, it looks like Steve Ells, the CEO of Chipotle, who's about 45 years old, is he's not. It doesn't. I don't know if he's directly teaching his farmers about gold. It looks like he's indirectly teaching his farmers, which he has a smaller. I mean, it's a big network, but it's a small network of farmers that he gets his meat from, and a lot of them are local, depending on where the Chipotle is located. So it seems like he's teaching his his farmers here to a little bit about gold, but he's doing it indirectly here, obviously. So maybe his food with integrity. That's the whole campaign. So it's like you got gold right next to food with integrity. So it's what does it all mean, and why is it golden? This stuff is starting to trickle out. The guy's Steve Ells is 45 years old, so he's in that group of survivalists, that age group of survivalists. And this food with integrity thing just seems to fall right in line with that age group. A lot of the other CEOs of all these other companies are in the older group. They're in the baby boomer group where they just like to spend. So these younger CEOs are coming up and trying to cut costs and trying to simplify everything and just make it so make everything just retard proof. But I mean, he's looking into the future instead of looking at right now. All these other CEOs are now. Got to make profits now. I mean, guys like this. I think there's just going to be more and more of them as this age group starts to get older and starts to take over these companies. Now, this guy actually started this company himself, so he's only 45 years old, but he's spreading the word of gold. I just thought that was interesting, and I'm kind of pissed because I had a little bit of a longer video that I just made, and the audio came out all crappy. So, but here's some of the just on Google Images looking at. The stuff that I just looked at here, awesome. I don't know if this one's actually real or somebody actually just edited it in Photoshop. And I'm not sure if anyone actually edited this in Photoshop or not either. I don't know if it's real or not, but I would assume it's real since there's so many of them. This one's probably fake because somebody probably tweaked it. But it says, we buy gold. But I think the campaign is that they buy golden ingredients. So this might actually be a real sign for Chipotle. So comment below on my video here if you've seen other CEOs or other other people that are in charge starting to push out this type of message, this type of conditioning, this type of I don't know how else you would call it. It's partially subliminal. I mean, this one's completely obvious to me, but to somebody that just goes to Chipotle and eats a sandwich, they're not thinking directly about gold. They're just thinking about getting a sandwich, and then they've got this little conditioning here in this back of their mind. It's people are like, "What's AU?" Like, what does that mean? And then they start researching. They start figuring it out. So I just thought that was interesting. Like I said, share below if you see other instances of this. I know I've come across some other ones that were a lot smaller. I just don't remember. This one was completely obvious, and I just had to make a video on it.